हेलो बच्चों, क्या हाल है? गुड मॉर्निंग। मैं डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम के तीसरे पार्ट को लेकर आपसे मुखातिब हूँ। इस चैप्टर में मैंने एनसीईआरटी के इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट्स, एग्जाम्पलर्स और प्रीवियस ईयर्स के क्वेश्चंस को इंक्लूड किया है और उसको एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। ठीक है, उम्मीद है सब अच्छा चल रहा होगा। बी पॉजिटिव, थिंक पॉजिटिव। काफ़ी मेहनत कीजिए, काफ़ी प्रैक्टिस कीजिए, प्रीवियस ईयर्स के क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व कीजिए और जो आपने पढ़ाई किया है उसको बार बार पढ़ाई कीजिए। ठीक है, नाउ कम्स टू द पॉइंट्स। गैस्ट्रिक जूस ऑफ इन्फेंट्स contains pepsinogen, lipase and renin. Succus entericus is the name given to intestinal juices. These are the exemplars from NCERT. In bile, it is bilirubin and biliverdin. Hydrolysis of a starch is done by amylase. It is of mostly two types. One in the oral cavity and another in the duodenal part. Digestion of fat is done by lipases. Parotid is a type of salivary glands. Now come to the questions. Why are villi present in the intestine and not in the stomach? As we know, villi increases the surface area. So, it's mainly present at the site of absorption. So, intestine is responsible for absorption of digested food. So, villi increases the absorptive surface area and so it is present in the intestine. How does pepsinogen change into its active form? The proenzyme pepsinogen, on exposure to hydrochloric acids, gets converted into active enzyme pepsin. The proteolytic enzymes of the stomach, pepsin converts protein into proteoses and peptones, that is peptides. What are the basic layers of the wall of alimentary canal? हमने अपने प्रीवियस लेक्चर में आपको समझाया था, जहाँ पे हमने एनाटॉमी की बात की थी। तो इसमें 4 लेयर होते हैं: म्यूकोसा, सब म्यूकोसा, मस्कुलारिस प्रोप्रिया, इट इज आल्सो कॉल्ड एक्सटर्ना, स्मूथ मसल लेयर एंड एडवेंटिशियस लेयर और सिरोसा. हाउ डज बाइल हेल्प इन द डाइजेशन ऑफ फैट्स? Bile is a digestive juice secreted by the liver and stored in the gallbladder. Bile juice has bile salts such as bilirubin and biliverdin. It helps to break down large fat globules into smaller globules so that the pancreatic enzyme can easily act on them, and it also increases the surface area. So it's a more and more digestion happens with the help of pancreatic enzymes. So pancreatic enzymes can easily act on them, also known as emulsification of fats. Bile juices also makes the medium alkaline and activated lipase. Hepatic portal vein drains blood in liver from intestine. These are the important points taken from the previous year's questions. Angiotensinogen is an alpha-2 globulin produced constitutively and released into the circulation mainly by the liver. Many a times question asked about fasting. Many physiological changes occur in the body during fasting. During the first day or so, the body uses its glycogen reserve. So first, पहले ये जो ग्लाइकोजन रिजर्व होता है लीवर में और मसल में, उसको इस्तेमाल करते हैं. The sugar that are basic energy supply. So glycogen is the sugar that is very basic energy supply for initial 1 or 2 days. उसके बाद ये धीरे धीरे खत्म होना शुरू हो जाते हैं. Then the body begins using fat. However, the brain, which has high fuel requirements, still needs glucose. Here sugar converted from glycogen To obtain glucose for the brain, the body begins to break down muscle tissue during the second day of the fast. Thus, during fasting, some muscle losses will occur. Now comes to the vitamin K2. It can be synthesized in GIT with the help of commensal bacteria. Vitamin K1 is found in green leaves. Now comes to the question and answer sections. In the stomach, gastric acid is secreted by. In the stomach, the gastric acid is secreted by parietal cells. The main constituent of gastric acid is hydrochloric acid, which is produced by parietal cells, also called oxyntic cells, in the gastric gland of the stomach. Parietal cells contain an extensive secretory network called canaliculi, from which the hydrochloric acid is secreted into the lumen of the stomach. The pH of the gastric acid is 1.5 to 3.5. Now comes to the question number 2. Which cells of Crypts of Lieberkühn secretes antibacterial lysozymes? Very important questions. Answer is Paneth cell secretes lysozyme, which is bactericidal in nature. Comes to the third question. Which of the following options best represent the enzyme composition of pancreatic juice? Very important and very confusing question, but the answer is lipase, amylase, trypsinogen, procarboxypeptidases. The pancreatic juice contains inactive enzymes like trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen, procarboxypeptidases, amylases, lipases, and nucleases. It helps in digestion of carbohydrate, protein, and fat. Trypsinogen is activated by an enzyme enterokinase secreted by the intestinal mucosa into active trypsin. Now comes to the question number 4. A baby boy aged 2 years is admitted to play school and passes through a dental checkup. Dentist observed that the boy had 20 teeth. Which teeth were absent? In teeth section of the NCERT, I think it is the most important point that premolar is absent in primary dentition. So, answer is B, it is premolar which is absent. Now comes to the dental formula of the teeth. Adult and child, and it is shown in the screen. Thank you. Now comes to the question number 5. Which hormones do stimulate the production of pancreatic juice and bicarbonate? Answer is cholecystokinin and secretin. Here secretin increases secretion of pancreatic juice and bile. Cholecystokinin or CCK increases secretion of pancreas, which increases pancreatic juice and bicarbonate secretion. It causes contraction of gallbladder also. Question number 6. Which of the following guards the opening of hepatopancreatic duct into the duodenum? Answer is B, that is Sphincter of Oddi. It is also called hepatopancreatic sphincter or Gleason's sphincter. Very important questions. It's a muscular valve that controls the flow of digestive juices, bile and pancreatic juices through an ampulla of water into the second part of duodenum. The sphincter of Oddi is relaxed by the hormone cholecystokinin or CCK. Question number 7. The enzyme that is not present in Siccus entericus. It's a nuclease enzyme which is not present in the Succus entericus. As we see, intestinal mucosa epithelium has goblet cell which secretes mucus. The secretion of the breast border cells of the mucosa along with the secretions of goblet cell constitute the intestinal juice or Succus entericus. The intestinal juice contains a variety of enzymes like disaccharidases, maltase, dipeptidases, lipases, nucleosidases. So, nuclease enzyme is not present in Succus entericus. Now, question number 8. Gastric juice of infants contains. Gastric juice of infants contains pepsinogen, lipase and renin. Gastric juices does not contain amylase, maltase and nuclease. So answer is A, pepsinogen, lipase and renin. Question number 9. Which of the following statement is not correct? Answer is C, that is Brunner's gland are present in the submucosa of stomach and secrete pepsinogen. This is the wrong answer, because duodenal glands or Brunner glands are compound tubular submucosal gland found in that portion of the duodenum which is above the hepatopancreatic sphincter or Sphincter of Oddi, or we can say that duodenal glands and Brunner glands are present in the first part of the duodenum. The main function of this gland is to produce a mucus rich in alkaline secretion. So, the substance coming from the stomach to the duodenum is highly acidic. So, this Brunner's gland neutralizes in the first part of the duodenum with the help of duodenal glands and Brunner's gland. Question number 10. The initial step in the digestion of milk in human is carried out by? Answer is C, because renin is present in inverts. The initial step in the digestion of milk in human is carried out by renin. It works on casein protein present in milk and convert it into paracasein. This paracasein combined with calcium and form paracasinate at acidic pH 1 to 3.5 pH, which is further digested by pepsin. उम्मीद है आपको एग्जाम्पलर्स और कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट्स और कुछ क्वेश्चन पसंद आए होंगे. धन्यवाद.